Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Marla's here.
Hello.
And we may have MRE come on. He might come on as well. So what's going on, Marla? You want to say hello to everyone too?
Yes, let's see who we have
much
here.
Faster than I do.
Hello. Oh, I don't think I'm starting from the beginning. Let's see.
That's okay.
I had to scroll all the way up.
All right.
And you want me to read what they say, or you just want me to shout them out?
You can just shout them out. I'll put them up on the screen. But first, let's say thank you, Keen Shades.
Thank you, Keen Shades. That was sweet.
Yes, and this is not going to be a marathon. Keen Shades goes on at 10 o'clock. So we will be off by 10 o'clock, and everybody go over and watch Keen Shades. I think he's going to have Carlos on, and you just never know who else pops in. But go ahead.
Okay, we got Tales from the Snitch. We got Yankees for Life. Hello. I think it's Tara Ann.
Yes.
Facts Over Feelings. West Texas Burrito. Joe Delamora. Hello. Let's go. Jane Perry. Victoria Young. Teresa Murphy. How are you? Tommy Guns. Keep going up.
Did you get
Cromel?
Hi, Cromel. Thank you for that earlier block.
We got What's Real.
Hi, What's Real?
Keep going. We got Carol. How are you, Carol?
Tommy
Rap
Guns.
Trap City.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I skip over someone? Tommy Guns.
Go ahead. Don't worry.
We got Susie.
Carol. What was that?
The door. My door.
Hi, Susie. Hello, Angel Mods and everyone in chat. Happy Friday the 13th. Hope everyone has a great and safe weekend. Rhode Island in the house. Salute. Thank you so much. I didn't even know that today was Friday the 13th.
You didn't?
5 minutes ago. No. I did not know till 5 minutes ago. MRE. Anita Mann.
Edwin. God bless all.
That's funny. I wonder if that's true. If that's a real name or if that's just hello, baby, Anita Mann. Hello, Edwin. How are you? Hello, David. I see everybody saying hello to MRE. Brooklyn Bounce, how are you? Okay, I think we've got Joe Caruso.
Oh, love your videos, Kane Shades.
Yep. Everybody loves Kane Shades.
Oh, yes.
G Mick, how are you? Ron Gross, Joe Caruso, Shane Moore. Everybody, please hit the like button. We never ask for money, just for likes. Gianni, Sean, Sharon, Tim, and NC. Scotch Wrangler, Joe Bay 8th. Hi, Joe Bay 8th. How are you? Let me know if Josie comes in the chat.
Sure.
Yeah. Hi, Steel City. Hello, The Truth Hurts. Montauk, Red Dog, Jane, Targaryen. Hello, there's my friend Mike Lapon from Florida. See, something keeps going. See how the chat keeps skipping like that? I don't know.
Yeah, it just did it with me.
Assassinino and Kevin. Just give me 1 second. Josie's in the chat. Where is Josie?
Found her. She said, hello,
All right.
girls. She's at
Okay.
811.
I want to hold on. I got to get Josie. But you can read the rest if you want. I got to get Josie.
It was a great show the other night, by the way, Josie.
Yes, it was.
We got Vito. How are you? Chicago Muscle. John Manucci. Jason. Okay, I'm going to butcher this person's name. I'm going to try my hardest. Is it Arturo Sosa?
Yeah.
Is that right, Angel?
That sounds good. Josie. How come I don't see Josie?
She was at, I'll scroll back. She's at 811.
811.
Yeah. She's right after Bay 8th and right before Carol.
Okay. All right. You can finish saying hello to everyone. I don't see Josie.
Minnie the Moocher. Hello. Marky Mark. Claudio, how are you?
I see Josie.
Angela. She's driving home.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
Tara Ann. Hello. Marco Ritz. Hello.
Josie. Josie, can you comment again? All right, there she is. I got her. Oops. I got you, Josie. All right.
Big Lou in the no-fly zone, Ricans. How are you?
We're good.
We push back.
Let me see what this says. I'm so common sense isn't common anymore. I'm so confused. How come this Lee Old is so hung up on Vinnie Green's name, but he has a wrench in his chat called Joey Electric? That's a street guy's nickname, isn't it? I have no clue. You're asking the wrong person about street names. I have no idea. But Joey Electric, the guy in the chats, is I'll tell you one thing. He's not from the United States. He's from the UK. That I know for sure. And Joey Electric's always been a Gotti hater because he used to be a light supporter. Yeah.
Figures.
Hey, Angel, hope you and yours are well this evening. To all those in the chat, greetings to one and all. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's grow this platform. Otherwise, I'm going to come looking for you. Yes, please hit the like button. Please. What was that?
He's not sleeping. He was just yawning. He's not sleeping. That was just a yawn.
Okay. Hello, Tara. Hello, Sons of Italy. Okay. Now, from what someone left me a message today, a comment that they wanted me to go look at a certain part of Fatbald Sicilian's stream or whatever you want to call it. And because I swore, and I swore on my whole family, I cannot go look at it. So someone else did go look at it for me. And according to them, now Junior is a rat.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
For 10 months, Junior has not been a rat, but now from saying that that's not true to saying it is, because I hate Angel now, just like Lee Cole. So congratulations, Sicilian, you have become just like Lee Cole. Now, let me remind everybody of this.
Okay, can I do another question? Being I didn't really like that one.
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
Without rats, cop can't prove your job. If you're ratting on yourself or someone else, and you know what, dude?
Get away.
It's not about the ratting. It's about the guys coming out and saying it, and then calling other people rats. Literally, John A. Light's last interview, he called John Jr. a rat. And if there's a list of, I just read this magazine where they had a list of rats in the mafia.
Yeah.
Guess whose name wasn't on it?
John Gotti Jr.
Yeah. Guess whose name was on it?
John A. Light.
Every one of these guys with shows name was on it. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that should say it right there. So he's not considered a rat except by Johnny A. Light, because Johnny A. Light basically has about 200 302s. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How's that? Hello?
I'm speechless.
Mhm.
These they flip flop. It's ridiculous the way they go back and forth. I mean, I have to like send you a bunch of words what I can say and can't say, but
You can say whatever you want.
bitch boys. It's ridiculous. It's like we're back in high school already.
Yeah. Just because someone doesn't like Angel anymore, let's go after John Jr. But listen, I could say this. I've been consistent. I have said what I said. I've defended what I've defended. And just in case somebody forgot, I'm going to play this. Hold on. Let me see. I got to remember how to do this again. This is why I wanted, hold on. Share. Okay, come on. And this was something called, this used to have a different name. It was platforming anybody who hates FBS. But then after everything that went down, I just changed the names on all my videos.
Okay.
But I want to just show this. Okay, hold on. Let me know if you could see this. You can see it?
Let me see. It's just us right now.
Oh, so you still
just our avatars up here.
Yeah, let's go here. Okay, so I got it on this and share. Okay, what do you see now?
I can see half the screen. It's kind of like your screen.
Okay, that's good. Now I want everybody to listen to this. And this, in case anybody forgot, this was a bad angel, but you'll hear this now. Let me know if you could hear it.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe Karate, Jersey Girl. No. Spiffy, all you have to do is make sure that you know the people you're letting in there. That's all. It's not that hard. And don't let in anybody that you don't know or that doesn't show their face. Hello, Emmanuel, Tommy Guns, J Dog, Carol, Joe Karate, and Jared. How are you all? I just want to say something that I'm starting to see. First of all, I've got messages all day today about people complaining that I'm friends with Fatball Sicilian. And I'm going to tell you all what I just told the person who messaged me again, that the more people who don't like him makes me like him even more. So stop sending me messages. Stop it. I'm not going to say who messaged me today, this morning, and the person has a lot of nerve considering that he's best friends with a degenerate who put up Instagram pages about me, and you who messaged me today had the balls, that's probably the first time I'm ever going to curse on here, to message me about me being friends with Fatball Sicilian because he's friends with Calandra. You, the person who made cross eyes, who made my little 12-year-old deceased brother's eyes cross-eyed, you have the nerve to message me about me being friends with FBS because FBS is friends with Calandra, and Calandra used to be or is, whatever it is, friends with Gravano, the man who put my father away. Are you serious? Are you serious? You actually had the nerve to message me. Your best friend put my nephew away and my best friend's brothers away. And you have the nerve to message me about FBS? Really? Okay, listen to me. I noticed tonight, you know what? I'm in a state of shock. A page that is constantly trashing Fatball Sicilian. I'm not even going to say your name. You're platforming rats now. Now it's to the point that anybody who has a problem or doesn't like Fatball Sicilian, you'll give a platform to. You'll put up a video. You put up a video of a rat. What's next? Pedophiles? So if a pedophile comes on here and they don't like Fatball Sicilian, you're going to put that, platform them too? Pedophiles and rats? Rats are okay now? Just because they hate Fatball Sicilian? Are you people serious? There's something wrong with all of you. There really is. There's something wrong with you. You put up a rat. Ugh. And listen to me, rat boy, don't ever message me again because I'm not interested in anything you have to say. You understand? Nothing. I have nothing to say to you. Don't ever message me again. And listen to me, the more you don't like that I'm friends with Sicilian, the more I'll be friends with Sicilian. I'm going to go by his house. I'm going to go sit in his couch. How's that? The more you people don't like it, the more I'm going to do it. That's all. I'm so sick of all of this. I really am. I'm really sick of it. Give a platform to rats because he's got a problem now with Sicilian. People are all frauds. And then you sit there. We push back. We push back. You're giving platforms to rats. And rats who put googly eyes, cross eyes on a dead 12-year-old child, you sickos. All I have to say is FBS is my guy. I support him. I see frauds from a mile away, and eventually everyone else will see it. You know what, common sense? I am so sick of YouTube. It really is sickening. I really am so sick of it. You heard that?
I heard it.
Okay. Hold on. There's more. Jimmy Dean, I'm not going to let you talk bad about him. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, come on.
Somebody's bad-mouthing me?
Not you. If they were bad-mouthing you, they would have been bounced.
Oh, I see here. He called FBS a panhandler. I don't know, man. It looks like from what I can tell, he's not panhandling. He's doing just fine.
Thank you.
People want to listen to him. You know what? Good for him. So
exactly.
If he's making a few bucks legitimately, he's not bothering nobody.
But what does that bother people? What does it bother people if he's doing something and he's on there and it's not easy? You people don't understand. It's not easy sitting in here trying to think of things to say, bringing up stories. It's not easy. And then for you to all trash him because he is, he has super chats and this and that. Don't watch him. You don't like him. What do you watch?
Start your own show. Get your own
Start
super
your own
chats.
show, exactly. I don't understand that.
Where's Angelo?
Okay. Now, I did nothing but defend him.
Yes, you did.
Always defended him no matter what. I just kept defending him, even though people were mad at me. A lot of people were mad at me. I took things maybe a little too far when I was with the whole we push back thing. I said that already. I apologized so many times already. But the point of showing that was that I didn't. And there's more episodes. I can't stand hearing my own voice. So it was. I was the whole day I was searching for that one. And there's another one that I was gonna put on here. And then I just said, you know what, one is enough. And I couldn't find it, but it was because I changed the name. Because after the whole thing with him putting down Dominic's father and my father, I changed the name of all my videos. So I couldn't find it. But my friend found it. One of my friends found it. My dear friend found it. So that's all I want to say is, and I want to say something else. I'm going to tell you about let me just tell you this about my brother. You, Fatball Sicilian, you, Lee Cole, you, anybody, all the rats, whoever you want, you can all go look at his sentencing minutes. There is no ratting in his sentencing minutes. Same thing goes for my nephew, my uncles, even MRE. Even MRE. Go look at the sentencing minutes.
I don't think they're educated enough to do that.
Well, you know whose sentencing minutes you can't see? A rat's. You can't see a rat's sentencing minutes because they are sealed. So go get my brothers, even MREs, and open, enjoy, read. That might be a little too hard for some of you.
Oh, yeah.
But my brother's sentencing minutes aren't sealed. Just so you know. And I'm going to tell you this. The second you resort to lies, name calling, cursing, threats, doxing family members, you've already lost.
Argument, exactly right. Argument over. You have no material. You have nothing to go off of. You're just being spiteful because you have nothing else to say.
Exactly. And I've never done any of those things.
You always have your receipts. You
Yep.
always have your proof.
And there was something else that I wanted to play. I want to play Justice Tech Pros put out a great one today. It's about the Frank Pasqua. Frank Pasqua was a lying rat who started the whole thing with Dominic's father and the three other gentlemen when he went before the grand jury. And so he's the one who got that case going. And as everybody knows, last week, Pasqua was arrested for beating up his son, choking his son, and his wife and son now have a restraining order against him. But there's a few parts that I want to play, and I'm not going to play the whole thing because I want everybody to go check it out. Go check out Justice Tech Pros episode number 85, and it's called When Their Lips Move, it means they are lying. So now I'm going to play this. Okay, Marla?
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, again. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. I got to share, and we'll do the same thing. Share screen. What was that noise?
Yawning.
All right, hold on. Okay. I should probably take this off the screen first. Let me take this off the screen first because it looks, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me take this thing off the screen and then I'll play it. Okay. Okay. Now I'll do that. And that's my vape in case anybody hears that noise.
I'm vaping too. So.
Oh, you are too? I didn't know you vaped.
Yes. So if you hear it, I'm trying to do it because this microphone is clearly sensitive. I'm trying to do it and blow it away. So if you, that's me vaping.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Hold on. Let's do this.
This is a unique podcast exploring the criminal justice system and those involved and affected. We'll educate and expose the public as well as potential jurors to what takes place behind the scenes of those who are facing the system. Your host owns a litigation support firm called Justice Technology Professionals, and he works on criminal and civil cases offering support to defendants and counsel. What you're about to hear is an open dialogue, opening the minds to the public to what takes place in reality, as opposed to what you think takes place. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Justice Tech Pros podcast. Here's your host, Dominic Crea.
Hello, listeners. Hope everybody's doing well on this Friday today. Time goes fast, huh? I wanted to try to get this out. I wanted to do this episode. I wanted to actually do it sooner, but it's just been a little crazy between work and other stuff going on. Just really haven't had the time. So I had some time today. I wanted to get it out there. This is the episode on Frank Pasqua III, who was an informant. He was a lying informant working on the federal level, and he testified. He didn't testify in the case. What he did was he testified before the grand jury to get people indicted. He was involved in the case of Stephen Crea, Christopher Londonio, Terrence Caldwell, and Matthew Madonna. So what happened with this informant, in my opinion, he was actually more dangerous being a liar, working at the grand jury level than the actual trial. They wound up not calling him for a trial because all of his lies were coming to surface, and they knew it'd be a problem, so they didn't call him for trial. However, which is, as related to this case, is a huge appeal issue, which will come down the road. It'll come into play once the 3 judges who handle the appeal review it. But a huge issue with this guy is he was part of the grand jury. So this guy was part of being responsible for the indictment all based on his lies, which came to fruition after the fact. Various things he said, a lot of conflicting stories. The guy's just a junky, lying piece of garbage, and I'm going to show how much of a piece of garbage he really is. And again, just to reiterate, when I use the word junkie, in my opinion, there's always 2 different types of people where it comes to drugs. You have a drug addict and you have a junkie. A junkie is really, for me anyway, personally, it's more defined by their behavior, the things they do, when they start getting degenerate, when they do terrible things to their family, they're robbing family, lying to people. It's more of a behavioral aspect. The drug addict, to me, is somebody who's addicted, they have a problem, and they're not a degenerate like a junkie. I just distinguish the 2. So when I use the term junkie, that's what I think of. So I just wanted to make that clear because I'm just not the type. I don't judge people for having addiction problems. You know, it's unfortunate, and I feel bad for the family going through it and whatnot. But when I talk about a junkie, I rarely have any sympathy because they're selfish people. They do degenerate things. A lot of they don't take care of their family. A lot of the time, they're always causing problems for their family. But the family basically always got to deal with their nonsense. They can't get their life under control, so it's everybody else's problem. You know, they're very selfish individuals. So, in this episode, I just want to go into how, once again, these lying informants, when they talk to the grand jury, when they talk to the regular jury, when they talk to the handlers, the judge, whatever, they always want to stress how they're changed and they want to change their life and they want to spend time with their family and they want to be good people. But, you know, it all sounds great. But as we see time and time again, that's not the reality. As time goes by, they prove who they truly are. They prove what they're really about. And they show that no matter what, they are who they are. And their true colors are always going to come out. They're going to keep doing what they've always been doing. They're going to keep being the degenerates that they have been. And here's a prime example of that. Here you have a federal level informant. And, you know, the informant is supposed to be building a new life, right? That's their always claim to fame when they're on the stand. Oh, I just want the chance to build a new life and start over and do things right. Okay. Now onto this lying piece of garbage. After his performance on the grand jury, and he tried doing the now common YouTube fame tour that all these lying informants are doing. They're going to all different podcasts. So he tried doing the same thing. He went on Vlad. He went on the John Aletto, A-Light, whatever his name is. He went on that guy's show, and they did a podcast. And that was some podcast. Let me tell you, it was three guys talking how tough they were and how crazy they are. Three informants, mind you, right? So, you know, on these podcasts, if you listen, especially to Vlad one, this Frank Pasquale III, he's talking about how he would never commit another crime because it's all about his family now and he doesn't have to do things. You know, he always acted like he did things for organized crime. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you a few of the things that he tried saying were organized crime related. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with his junkie behavior. But he tried making it sound more interesting by lying that it had something to do with organized crime. No, it was just junkie behavior. So this informant now, he's out. And what does he do? He gets arrested again. So I can't bring up the whole thing, but I'm going to bring up a portion because there's some sensitive information. But this is this is where he was arrested. He was arrested in Staten Island. So it's a state-level case, and it's the people of the state of New York versus Frank Pasquale. So I'm going to read a little bit of this, but I'm not going to put it up on the screen. Like I said, it has some sensitive information, so I don't want that really. I don't want to have to worry about blocking that out and whatnot. So I'm just going to move some things around, and so I can read it. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so. All right, so this is the complaint. It gives a little bit of details. And this one, this happened, I'm going to read a little bit from the complaint. On April 12th, 2022, at approximately 9:44 p.m., inside of, and it gives the address of where the incident took place, the defendant committed the offenses of, and then it lists the offenses, and he was charged with aggravated harassment in the second degree and harassment in the second degree. And then there's more charges. It went on. It seems like the initial, those two charges, the aggravated harassment in the second degree and the harassment in the second degree, that happened at 9:44 p.m. inside the home. So I'm going to read the synopsis of that. It explains that in that the defendant did with intent to harass another person, the action causes a communication to be initiated anonymously or otherwise, by telephone, by computer, or any other electronic means, or by mail, or by transmitting or delivering any other form of communication, a threat to cause physical harm to, hey, you know something, that's pretty, you hear that? A threat to cause physical harm or unlawful harm to the property of such person, member of such person, family. So here is a threat, right? Online, it says, through mail. That's pretty funny. We know a few informants, right, who've been making a lot of threats online. So I guess that's aggravated harassment and harassment in the second degree. That's interesting. Got a lot of informants making threats online. Huh. Very interesting how these guys. So now you got this guy. Let me get back to this guy. So you got this guy. He's making threats, and he's making threats to his family. And we're going to go into that. Certain things are blocked out. So let me read around this. This is the offenses were committed under the following circumstances. So the office was basically notified by, and they have it blanked out. It's either, unfortunately, I believe the mother of his child and his child that this impacts. It affects his son and the mother of his son. I don't know if he's married to her or not, but on the above mentioned date and time location, the defendant did send electronic messages. So the defendant sent, I'm hesitating because it listed somebody's name. I'm trying to avoid reading that. The defendant did send information to the affected party, an electronic message on a cell phone, and stated to this person, which is his son, and I believe his son's like a teenager. So this is a grown man being tough with his son. Okay. So he sent and stated to the son in sum and substance, and now it's a quote: anytime you're feeling froggy, like you want to take a shot at me, just let me know, because I'll let you punch me a good 3-4 times before I backhand you into the wall, into next week. I'll never close my hand and hit my son, but you bet when I slap you, you'll feel like you got punched. You're nothing to me. You'll never be anything to me. And it's not for the way you're treating me. It's your turning, says somebody's name, on me. Blank had nothing to do with this, and you're lying to him. Your mother had a drug problem since we were 16 years old. And so he sent that message to his son. Real tough guy, piece of garbage, being tough with his son. And I guess the son realizes he's a piece of garbage. That's why he said, it's not the way you're treating me. I guess his son is realizing, unfortunately, what kind of father he has. And that's the funny thing with these guys. They're always so concerned. I know with me, they look to bring up my dad, and with Angel, they look to bring up the dad. They're always worried about, like, our family. They should worry about their own conduct and where they come from. So many of these guys, look at this guy. He calls himself a father. Treating your son like that, you're a garbage pail. You're a garbage, tough with women and kids. Complete garbage pail. But they want to always worry about my heritage or Angel's heritage and look to analyze that. You got that one podcaster. He's always bringing up Angel lately. The guy don't even have a father. His father left him. And he's on his high horse talking about what's a good father. And that goes back to what I was talking about earlier about the whole junkie thing. But let me not get into that and how junkies act. But all right, I'm going off course a little bit. All right.
Okay, hold on. 34, 54. Hold on. Can you hear me, Marla?
I can hear you good.
Okay, hold on. This part. I want everybody to listen to it themselves. Okay, here we go. I just want everybody to see what this government does.
Threats have we've all seen, everybody in certain genre. How many threats have you seen from these lying informants now that they're currently doing on the internet? That's their true personality. So in this case right now, it is my understanding that as of today, orders of protection have been entered against Mr. Pasqua, protecting both his wife and his son. So his wife and his son had to get an order of protection against this animal piece of garbage. It's a little bit odd to say, well, he's been perfectly compliant on supervision. He hasn't been perfectly compliant. he has engaged in domestic violence. This was a concern so serious that, and I wasn't there, but I understand from Mr. Lombardo that at Mr. Pesqua's sentencing, Judge Roman specifically discussed the concept of domestic violence and warned Mr. Pesqua not to engage in it again. So you see that the judge, when he took his deal for cooperating, the judge who was presiding warned him, do not engage in domestic violence again. What does he do? He engages in again. Lowlives can't help being lowlives, folks. Remember that. Mr. Pesqua has shown himself to be a non-compliant in the past. He was out on bail in his underlying case where he was a cooperator. And I spoke about this, but they're bringing it up in one of my episodes on Pesqua, but I just want to read it. Where he was a cooperator and he started violating the conditions of bail. And after a lengthy hearing, bail was revoked and he was put back in. Mr. Pesqua was a cooperator below who exhibited concern that he would be retaliated against. The FBI basically paid for him to live further away from where he lived and ended up providing him or arranging for him to receive a new name, a new identity, which is why he was a little bit confused about what name he should give, Your Honor. And in fact, gave him as a, I don't know if that's a typo or what, but gave him as a $44,000 relocation payout to allow him to relocate. So the government gives this guy $44,000 to relocate. What did Mr. Pesqua do? He went out and he either spent the money or he says gave it to his family and moved right back to the neighborhood in Staten Island where he was from, that he claimed that he was so afraid to return to because he was pretty sure that he was going to get killed if he went back there. You see what I mean, folks? It's all BS. They BS the government, the jury, all this scared. He took $44,000 from the government to relocate him. He didn't use it to relocate. What'd he do? He probably blew it on drugs, pocketed it, and he just moved right back in the neighborhood that he was claiming he was so scared to be in. You gotta see the craziness in this, folks. You gotta see how every word out of these lying informants' mouths are just lie on top of lie. What this shows is that Mr. Pesqua doesn't follow the rules, doesn't even act to protect himself, or simply manipulates the system. He has done this in order to get money out of the FBI. He's done it in order to get out of jail over and over again. This U.S. attorney has him clocked, I'll tell you that much. Definitely has this guy clocked. And right now, even in the report, the probation office thinks he is likely going to have to enter the shelter system when he gets out. He has just said that there's an ex-girlfriend who he can live with. She's not here. The probation office certainly has not had a chance to interview her, look at her house, see if there could even set up electronic monitoring, much less make sure it would be safe. Mr. Pesqua has, by his actions, over and over, showed an utter non-compliance with the court orders and court supervision. And in light of that, the simple promises that he makes, don't worry, this time I'm going to finally be good, are not enough to overcome or not enough to meet his high burden. So this U.S. attorney has him pegged, that's for sure. That's for sure. This part's funny, like he's doing the pity party. The court, Mr. Pesqua, Mr. Pesqua, Mr. Pesqua, please, the defendant. You said if I made a comment that it might end up biting me in the end, so I want to. The court, Mr. Pesqua, please stop talking. Don't interrupt Mr. Maiman. Mr. Burke is going to have an opportunity to respond on your behalf. But it's certainly not helpful to your application to in the middle, and then he cuts the judge off. I'm the most evil person on the planet. It's doing the sob story, like playing the martyr, like, woe is me, I'm so evil. Yeah, you're a piece of garbage, bud. You're a piece of garbage. Look in that mirror, because all you're going to see is garbage. A stack full of garbage. And then the judge says, do you think this colloquy is helpful, Mr. Pesqua? Basically, I guess the judge telling him, just shut up. You're not helping your cause. And then you can see the judge is getting irritated. Mr. Maiman is making an argument. Mr. Burke will have an opportunity to respond to that argument. That's how we, and the defendant again tries to interrupt the judge. Excuse me. That's how we proceed in this court, and really any court. So you just have to wait. If there are any points that you want Mr. Burke to raise on your behalf, then again, he jumps in again. Yes, I do. Then you can talk to him about it, and raise them. But it's not appropriate to just shout them out in the middle of the proceeding when somebody else is talking. And then he jumps, I'm trying. That's just not the way we do it here. And then he jumps in, sorry, I disrespected your court. I'm sorry. Man-child. Even in court, like the man-child don't know how to conduct themselves, like a little baby. Like a little baby. Doesn't even know how to conduct themselves in the court. Oh, and here I guess he's getting upset. The court, Mr. Maine, would you like to? And then the defendant jumps in again. It's emotional. Yeah, was it emotional? What about when you grabbed your son around his neck? You don't think that was emotional for him? Always selfish. People, listen, this is how these lying informants are. They're very selfish people. It's always about them. It's always about them. It's not about their family. It's not about the damage they do to their family, their friends. It's always about them, how they were impacted, how they were wronged. It's always about them. And then the judge breaks it down to him, like how to act like a man in a courtroom. The judge says, I understand, but defendants in this courtroom are emotional all the time. It's an emotional time. I understand, but defendants in this courtroom are emotional all the time. It's an emotional time. That's weird that was said twice. Anyway, I understand and appreciate that, but you still can't just exclaim in the middle of the proceedings whenever you think it's appropriate. That's not how it works. And the prosecution is just going on about his past. And he says a lot of his crimes were committed in prison where, among other things, he pled guilty to selling drugs. We remember that. I did that story where he was caught selling drugs while he was working with the government. And then they go into his whole BS story where attacked other prisoners while inside, often on behalf of La Cosa Nostra. Yeah, okay. It's the same way that he intimidating a witness on behalf of La Cosa Nostra, right? But meanwhile, when you find out what it really is, the guy tried forcibly raping a girl and then intimidated her not to testify. You see how he paints her? Everything is La Cosa Nostra. Everything, right? But then when you look at the facts, it has nothing to do with it. It's just him being a degenerate. That's all it is.
Okay.
That was good, Angel. That was good. Every time I have my own opinion about rats and people who snitch, but every time I listen to Dominic, you get so much more of an appreciation for where he's coming from because he is so articulate and smart. He educates you so well on what it is that they do behind the scenes. I love listening to his shows. I honestly do.
So do I. And if Cane Shades wasn't going on at 10 o'clock, I would have played the whole thing. But I don't want to interrupt Cane Shades. But hi, my joy. My joy is here.
Hey, Joy.
I dropped the link because Josie wanted to come on, but I didn't know how to do it because the computer screen is all covered with that. So I'm looking at it from my phone, and I don't know how to drop the link from my phone. The computer screen is all covered with that. So I'm looking at it from my phone, and I don't know to shut something off. The computer screen is all covered.
Okay, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah, we
can.
can hear you. Hi,
Okay,
Josie.
hi, Marla.
Hey, Josie. How are you?
Good. I'm glad to see you rather than a circling.
I know, right?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. I just want to say something right quick, Angel, because and I'll get off. I'm not taking up your time. And
No, right ahead. Take your time.
Listen, so today I had some crap that just enraged me. So here's JC up there. What happened? Chicago Muscle, I guess, he feels he was doxxed. Chicago Muscle put up a house, and JC got up there on Tony Soflo's show to say that, it was his mother's house, whatever. And he turned that around to being your fault somehow.
What?
Yes. And so I just want everyone to know what's really going on here. What they're actually doing is, and JC, me and him go back and forth here and there. And, yesterday he did a good thing. Today he's gone and messed up again. So I'm going to call him out every time he does. But, they're trying to blame what Chicago Muscle did today as being your fault, like you're the puppeteer, you're the master behind all this stuff.
Are you kidding me? Are you
No, I'm not
serious?
kidding. And it's so ridiculous that I have to say something. And I want to say this. Okay, so what they're trying to do here is do what Chicago Muscle did essentially, which was, with Tony Pizza, what he did, he went to the subs and he started putting them out there and putting their faces up and he destroyed them that way. And that's what these people in South Florida are trying to do. It's the same thing, and, what they don't realize is, they're being used here. They don't like none of them. I'm telling you, Nikki Blade is no idiot. I'll tell you that right now. Today, I don't know if you saw when there was a video up of him supposedly talking on a police tracker or some crap, right? Nikki Blade, listen, I don't know that man, but I tell you this, I'm a reader of people. I read Shanna, I read, Fat Bald Idiot a while ago, months ago. However, Nikki Blade is not an idiot. He's not going to accidentally leave his scanner on, mute thing, so everyone can hear him where he's saying, oh yeah, MRE's under arrest. I mean, please, JC.
Wait, I am so lost. It's not funny. So this guy Nikki Blades did a video and pretended that MRE was under arrest.
Yes. No, what happened is he was doing a show with Tony Soflo. Okay. And so during the show, for whatever reason, you know how sometimes we get up, we go do stuff. He decides, okay, he's got a phone call coming. But the way they played it was like Nikki Blade forgot to press the mute button. And so we're hearing his conversation while Tony Soflo is talking. I mean, I don't know who these people think they're dealing with. I think they think we're all idiots. But anyway, so it sounded like, first of all, it sounded like it was a cab firm. Yeah, come on in, blah, blah, blah. And then Tony Soflo's kind of talking over it. And then Nikki Blaze saying something else. And, it sounded to me like a cab firm or something like that. Then he said, yeah, MRE's under arrest. Like, what? And so to give you the illusion that he's some sort of police informant, because they're saying they're either the police, they work with the police, or there is something in that category, right? And so it was so ridiculous that I just thought, oh my fucking, I'm a reader of people, and let me tell you something, Nikki Blade, I don't know anything about this man or Tony Soflo, but I'll tell you this. You know how they used to have those duos? You've got like comedy duos. You got the straight man and you got the man that acts the fool. You know what I mean? And that's what, when I watch that or look at them, that's what I'm seeing. You've got the straight man, which is Nikki Blade, and you've got Tony Soflo, acting the fool. Neither one of them are fools, by the way. I'm just saying that's what they're portraying. And the thing about it is when you listen to it, you go to Chicago Muscles or their channels, you'll see it. And, they're acting like, Nikki Blade is that dumb that he's not going to press mute while he's being a police, he's on a scanner.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? But what they're trying to do here, and I don't know what the motive is. I don't know what the end game is. I don't know even why they're doing this. They're trying to kind of go after who's around Chicago Muscle. And they're starting with you. So, what JC was basically saying today, he didn't blame Chicago Muscle. He's blaming you.
But how does this fall on Angel's lap? How does
Yeah,
what does that have to do with Angel, though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. We have no idea. But JC, go sit down somewhere. I've told you before.
JC wants to be dragged in so bad.
Mhm.
JC, you are dragged in now. You've been dragged in along with your friend FBS. You want to be dragged in, you are dragged in. And these other two bozos, I don't have anything to do with them. I don't even listen. I
Thank
don't
you.
even know Chicago's real name. I have no idea who he is. I don't.
No,
communicate
he's trying to say that
to
you
stop
gave Chicago muscle. They're trying to start with you is what's happening, and they're going to go. They're thinking they're going down the list, which is what the end game is. I don't understand. But before I get off here, I just want to say something else. Lee Cole, you are tap dancing on my last nerve. Okay. Now, no, I've given him like a leeway because he's Lee. We always end up forgiving him. He's Paps, whatever. But now you're literally taking the piss, Lee. And I've been watching you, and I watched you today, and every day you're starting more and more and more. Leave, you want to be Angel Gotti's friend so bad, you'll do anything for it. Anything. And we're getting a bit tired of you now. So I suggest, just because you've hooked up with what's his face over there, I don't even know the guy's name, I forget, but just because you've hooked up with that guy, don't think you're immune. Fall back a bit, Lee. You're taking the piss, and you're tap dancing on my last nerve for
But
sure.
I'm confused. Where is Lee Cole trying to be my friend?
Oh my God! Listen, if you said, Lee, can we talk? He would like fall over himself. He'd shit himself. That's how badly he wants to be friends with you.
Yes.
And Jimmy. The only reason he's doing what he's doing now isn't about anybody else. It's about he wants to get in Jimmy Calandra's camp. He loves Jimmy Calandra for whatever reason, and he's trying to get over there, and he's using whoever to get in there. That's what he's doing, but every day he's getting bolder and bolder and talking shit. And I saw him today, and it's getting like worse and worse. Now, Lee, just because we've laid off you doesn't mean we're going to continue to lay off you. Okay, and I don't give a damn about who you got as your partner, and you think nobody can say anything to you. You're very much mistakenly. Okay, you're very much mistaken, and you keep on. Remember how we went before? We're about to go there again, and you might think you're going to be hanging on to this guy. I forget his name. What the hell is his name? Does anyone know? Yeah, him. Don't think you've got him as like an umbrella or a cloak, Lee. So shut your trap, sit down somewhere. You and JC, you especially need to sit down somewhere and be quiet, because this had nothing to do with Angel. Okay? You want to argue with someone, go to the source, which was Chicago Muscle, not Angel. Okay? What they're trying to do, Angel, is put it on you, so that it looks like you're giving information, you're doing all this, to try and sully you. That's what they're doing.
This is so insane. I have nothing to do with it. I swear, my family, my kids, everything important, my dogs, anything in the world important to me. I have nothing to do with any of this. JC, he knows I have a lawsuit, so he's playing games. You're going to regret these games. You're not doing your friend any good by doing this crap. Stop mentioning my name. I don't have anything to do with this. This is crazy. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
It is like being in the Twilight Zone. And when I heard that today, I thought to myself, oh, I see where they're going with this. That's where they're going with this. And at the end of the day, I don't know what Tony Soflo or Nikki Blade's ultimate, game is, or what the end game is. I really don't. I don't get it. You know, it'll come to me eventually. But right now, what I'm saying, if anyone thinks for 1 second that Nikki Blade is that much of a moron, that he's going to leave his mic open while he's you know, let's say he's a policeman and he's talking on the microphone. Anyone think he's that stupid that he's going to do that are crazy. You know, it fooled nobody. Okay, it didn't fool me. Might have fooled some of you people out there. I don't know, but it sure as hell didn't fool me. Nikki Blade is way smarter than he looks, as well as Tony Soflo. Tony Soflo comes across, you know, he's jumping all over the place. He's arguing. He's la la la. But at the end of the day, they're working together. They have an ultimate goal. I haven't worked the goal out yet, but let me tell you something, Nikki Blade and Tony Soflo. I'm on my way to Miami in a few weeks here. So how about we do like a sit down and film it live and let me interview you two? How about that? Anyway, I'm not going to take up any more of your time.
No, that's fine. You can stay as long as you want, but I bet you they jump on that, Josie, to do it.
Oh yeah, I'll be in Miami. So you know, if you're feeling big and bad, let's sit down and let's film it. You know, record it and stream it, and you know, let me interview the pair of you together. You know, how about them apples?
When these guys first came out, I told everybody, stay away from them. So why would I have anybody do anything with them, against them, for them, anything with them? I wouldn't. I warned everybody, stay away from these two guys.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And as you're watching, as you're seeing it unfold, you know, I get clips. It's not that I'm I don't watch their shows. I get clips of it. And I'm seeing it over and over and over and over. And, you know, as you see, there's an agenda. There's an agenda. It's either MRE or who's the other one they keep going? Oh, Chicago Muscle. It's either one or the other, you know. But what they're trying to do, what JC did, was try and put that on you. That's what I saw. And I thought, oh, hold up, wait a minute. You know, it's bullshit. And, you know, I can see through it. If nobody else can, that's fine. But like I tried to tell you about FBI and Eileen Warner's, you know, several weeks ago, months ago, actually, of who they really are. And now we're seeing it.
But I don't understand why they're blaming Angel. She has no more control over a grown-ass man than a bum on the street. Like, how is she supposed to, what is she supposed to do?
Exactly. It's ridiculous. But they think they can do that, you know. I mean, they know damn well Angel isn't sitting up there all day long looking at them. You know what I mean? I'm sure she has a lot to do, as I do, as you do, Marla. You know? Yeah. So they just say whatever they want. You know, but I caught that today by chance, actually.
Yeah. Today I didn't watch a damn thing today except for my own videos looking for something. I had to run around all morning, and then I came back to look for this thing that I wanted to put up there tonight. And so I was looking at my own stuff, and while I was cooking, I put on JTP, the video I just played. That's it. I didn't watch anything else today, so I have no idea. I saw a comment of somebody saying, have your lawyer or you go watch. It was on FBS last night. I said, listen, I swore. And once I swore on my kids, I'm not going back on that. I can't watch him. Even if I wanted, if FBS came here tonight and we made up, I still couldn't watch any of his shows because I swore. That's it. It's over. I can never watch his shows again. So I don't watch him. But they were saying that him and Lee Cole and some other guy said my brother's a rat. I mean, come on. Every time you get mad at me, you're gonna look like a moron. You do look like a moron because for 10 months you've been saying he's not, and now suddenly you're mad at me. You and Lee Cole are like, they're becoming the same person. Everything that FBS hated about Lee Cole and these other people, he's become.
Yeah, he's embracing it now.
He is. Yeah.
He's embracing it now. And if you saw the video where Lee Cole's up there, they're talking amongst each other like, yeah, they're talking about 302s, they're talking about this and that, and that's what I'm saying. Everyone, we've been giving Lee a pass, and no, Lee, no, Lee.
He sent me a text last week congratulating me, saying, because I said, thank you, FBS. I'm getting so many views and followers now, subscribers. And he sent me a text. No, that's you. You're doing great. So why now? Why? Because I took down the show where you went after, what's his name? Georgie Grasso, because the first thing out of your mouth is he's a junkie. That's not nice. That's not nice.
Grasso.
Yeah, this was last week. So I put the show on private because I don't think that's right. You don't start calling people names.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, Angel, I mean, I'm guilty of that. You're way better than me. But, at the end of the day, here they are calling people junkies, this, that, and the third. Now, FBI's show was originally about recovery, helping people, la, 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 as well as the mob. He was into the mob, this and that. That has all changed. He entitled a show the other day, Up is Down, Down is Up. You're damn right. Up is down, down is up when it comes to him. I mean, now everybody's junkies, they're drunks, they're this, they're pill poppers, they're what's left? Lee is like, he's pole vaulting over the line here. He really is. What I saw today, I was like, hold up, wait a minute. We've gone light on Lee, but it's clear where he stands, and pretty soon here all bets are going to be off Lee.
And he, FBS, you lie that I was high on pills and I fell off a chair at a party.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's stupid. That just sounds
Not
so
even
stupid.
not even A-Light lied like that. I never took drugs. I never fell on the floor. I never did any of that. Why are you resorting now to this, to lies? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What the hell did I do that you're resorting to lies now?
Because you stood up for Dominic and you're standing by
MRE, and that's right, and I am. Go check MRE's sentencing minutes. Go see what happened to him.
And somebody said today about me that, I'm a disgrace to England. If I were in England, there is no way, I would be back in MRE. Well, what that person doesn't realize is there are many people on here from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, okay? And many people feel about MRE the same way I do. And they live there. They said, because I'm in America, I'm trying to fit in. I don't need to fit in. Fit into what exactly? Slob tube? Are you kidding me? At the end of the day, we've got people from all over the world watching, have their opinions, and many agree with us, okay? And they don't live in America.
No, listen, the first thing this government does, they love to tie you in with a group. They love it. They would have tied MRE in with, they would have said he's an associate of the either white supremacists or these neo-Nazis or the Aryan Brotherhood. They didn't do any of that. They didn't tie him into any group. So sorry. What somebody believed, or maybe they did, or maybe they didn't 10, 5, 20 years ago, is not the person he is today.
Okay, so Marla, I want to ask you something, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody said, all right, they had these signs up, flags or whatever the hell it was, of MRE, and that means that he's in the he believes in the Nazis. He believes in, whatever. He's a neo-Nazi.
Yeah.
So, my question to you is, what do you think? Let's take the Nazi shit out of it. Let's just say they found that MRE had ties to the Ku Klux Klan. He had a Ku Klux Klan thing up there. Do you think we would get this same outrage?
No, it's just, the whole thing in general is stupid. These people clearly are not around these. I'm from West Virginia. I married a white man, had up until the day he died. I took shit from both sides because of that. I know when I see it what you're doing. And with MRE, absolutely not. He is not a racist. These people, they think that they are superior, and you hear it in their talk, you see it in their gestures and their motions and the way they conduct themselves. That's not MRE.
It's in their eyes.
It is, and you can't hide it. You simply cannot hide it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I live.
There is no hiding
Carolina. You see it. It's in their eyes. And the thing is, had the Nazi part not been brought in, and let's just say they said he was a white supremacist, would there have been this same furor? Like I said yesterday.
For them, I think it would have been, because this is their only way to discredit him. Because anytime he goes after someone, particularly somebody they like, they're going to try to discredit him by saying, "Oh, but he's a racist. He's a neo-Nazi. He's a Klansman."
Right.
They want to use that as a way to discredit him every time he goes after one of their, fanboys.
Right.
But you can see it for what it is. You're on the outside looking in. You can see this for what it is. They're taking a very serious issue and they're using it for their agenda.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel, and that's why I said, when I came back, I watched a few of the shows that were recent, the stuff that was coming on now. I didn't look back at what anything anybody had to say. And I decided then I'm not going to. I'm just going to take him at what I know him as, and I don't know him as that. So there you go.
And I'm going to trust him until he gives me a reason not to. That's what I do with everybody. I'm not going to base a decision on him. If it was something severe, that's another story. If he had to come on here like A-Light and, the phone call where he was being really ignorant towards Italians, something like that, okay, we have to sit back. This ain't cool. But they're talking about something that happened way back when, and they weren't there. They don't know the man. They don't know him. They're working off the same information everybody else is. And they're very, to me, it's like, where are the Leonidases of the world? You guys are pussies. It's like as time goes on, these men are getting to be more,
oh my God.
Like, damn.
What? Marla, you're not after fat bald Cecilia? Everybody want that fucker.
Oh, please.
What are you talking about? You're not
please.
You were making your way to Pennsylvania.
No.
Oh my God. That made me laugh. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. You wouldn't have pissed on him if he was on fire.
No.
Wouldn't have even put him out. But anyways, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just had to get that out. The agenda basically is, from what I'm seeing, is to go after the people that they think surround Chicago Muscle the same way he did as far as Tony Pizza. And they're starting with you, Angel. So just so you're aware of it.
Well, did the other two say anything about me?
Who's the other two?
Those
FBI?
two? No, Stusky and Hutch.
FBI and Lee?
No, the Flow guys.
Oh, no. See, they're very slick in what they do. They don't mention names or whatever. And I'll give you an example of how slick they think they are. Like Tony Soflo today, I watched part of it, and somebody had put this messed up comment about me up there. And what he does is, well, he'd done this before, but in any event, what he does is he does what FBI does. You know, he'll put up the nasty comment and he'll leave it there and continue talking. And so it's left there for everyone to see for a good 5 minutes. You know what I mean? That's what he does. And I saw that and I thought, I got his card. I know exactly. But listen, guys, I'm coming down to Miami. You know, I'm happy to interview both of you. Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you know when I'm coming. It'll be a few weeks, but I'm coming down there and, let's talk and put it live. If not, that's okay too. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Lovely to meet you, Marla.
Nice to meet you.
For having me on, Angel. And
anytime, Josie.
What we need to do, girls, once a month, we need to do a girly this.
Definitely.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Marla knows how to do it now.
Yeah.
She does it from
in that black circle.
Yes.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah, she's on the computer now, so she knows how to do it.
Okay, so we need to do this girly thing. NB2, she can do it, once a month, and let's once a month let's dissect these guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
All right.
Give them some movies to watch to be men.
Curse.
What'd you say?
And you can curse. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm being good.
I know you are.
I know I speak truck driver, and I try not to, but when I get mad, all hell breaks loose. I'm sorry. I try not to. I know it's horrible.
Oh, don't worry about it. People act like I have virgin ears. No, it's just that I don't want to curse. I mean, when I'm mad, do I curse? Yeah. But I don't want to do it online. I don't want my brother.
Oh, no, but I lose my mind. I'm not as controlled as
No,
you.
I try. Well, I don't want my brothers to hear that. I don't want my son to hear that. But anybody else, go right ahead. I just don't think that it's very nice when men curse in front of you.
Well,
it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. For everything that with my husband, Parkinson's and all, he never curses me out.
Right.
He never curses me out. Like, he'll never call me dirty names or anything like that. He's never done that ever.
Oh.
But listen, it happens.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So good night, ladies.
Good night. Thank you for coming on,
Josie.
Thank you. And just be aware.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Hey, it is what it is. All right. And so get in touch. We'll do a once monthly bashing of the men.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye, girl.
Have a good night,
Josie. What's real? MRE is not a racist. His job is to go after rats. If he was racist, he wouldn't go after rats because rats expose you and rat you out. Racists try to hide. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they do. Well, they honestly do. And I mean, Angel, you have the restraint of a saint. Like the way people just like just now, people just throw you under the bus. Just throw your name into any ridiculous situation.
I'm still trying to process this. I don't understand how. Thank you. What's real? I'm just so confused. Like, how do I have anything to do with what any other human being does?
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't even get my kids to do what I want them to do. How can I get grown men that I've never even met to do things that I want them to do or do? I don't even want that. I don't want anybody going after JC. Believe me, I don't want anybody going after JC. JC just might be called. We'll see. But to try to blame it on me. Listen, we're going to be in a court of law. I'm going to be up there on that. I'm going to swear, and I'm going to be telling the truth. I wonder if anybody else is going to be telling the truth. because I know I will be. They can have my phone records. They can have my computer. They can go through everything. They'll see I have no contact with any of these people. These people are nuts.
Ass clowns. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. I feel like I'm back in high school with this foolishness.
This is just really crazy. They accused me first of that I was behind Lee Cole. Then I was behind Fatball Sicilian. Then I was behind Mob Rats Exposed. And now I guess I'm still behind Mob Rats Exposed. And now I'm behind Chicago Muscle. This is
Ridiculous.
Why don't you people grow up? I think they're all mental cases, to be honest. I think they all have screws loose.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you don't like me anymore for whatever reason. You start making up lies about me that I'm drunk or I wanted your husband. Give me a.
Are you sure? That was who said that? Just out of curiosity. Where did that one come from?
From his wife, FBS's wife.
Oh, please! Are you kidding me? Oh, please! Yeah, because we all want a bum that you have to take care of.
First of all, she's old enough to be my daughter. How disrespectul can you be? Who raised you that you can be so disrespectful to somebody older than you who was always so nice to you and your husband, and who tried to promote you and promote your show? I put you on my shadow page. I put you on my Instagram. I put you on my Twitter. I put you everywhere. And then that's what you do now. You resort.
That's what you know what, Angel? That's exactly what I thought. That is so ungrateful. That was so ungrateful for her to get up there.
Disgusting. Why? Don't lie. I never called your husband. First of all, the majority of the calls, your husband called me, and it was nothing disrespectful ever. Nothing like I can't even it was never anything disrespectful. It was either something that I knew and I told him, or he knew and he told me. Never, ever, ever disrespectful. How dare you pretend something like that? That's disgusting.
Don't nobody go from first class to coach.
I didn't even told him anything personal about me, like my situation. Like what my husband.
That doesn't even sound rational. Like, you just met this person. You don't go into family details or personal business with somebody you just met on the internet. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I'm just Angel. Are you buddies with MTR's name is on the video credited to outing MRE? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know.
Are you buddies with him? His
name is on the video credited to outing MRE.
A lot of people have been asking that question.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
I have no idea whatsoever what that even means. But if he was credited with outing, all I can say is this. This is the only thing I'm going to say about that. MRE is actually from Rhode Island. So MRE actually knows the people in Rhode Island. That's all I'm going to say. So you all outed him. Now we'll all know. Who knows who doesn't know who. That's it. Okay. I don't believe that she is jealous of me at all. There's no reason for her to be jealous. I mean, that's silly. I'm old enough to be her mother, so there's no reason for her to be jealous. I don't know what the motive is. I don't know did he put her up to something like that?
Probably.
I have no idea, because where would that come from? Where would something that crazy, where would that come from?
I mean, I'm not advocating for her to disrespect her husband, but at the same time, you got to be the voice of reason. Like, why isn't she all right, baby, going too far with this, or, I'm not doing this, or, I would, don't do that. I mean, it's like they're trying to totally null and void everything you did for them up until this point.
I think so, yeah. Oh, Edwin has a message for you, Marla.
Who's this? Oh, oh, thank you. Thank you.
He's so sweet, isn't
He
he? He
sweetheart.
really is. What is this? I can't put that up on the screen, Gianni, because I didn't hear I didn't hear him, so I just can't say. Listen.
When you say stuff like that, I try to go back and find what did they say? What did they say? Okay. All right, I found it.
I don't know what Vinny's trying to say here. Angel Gotti, I'm Albanian, and I want to say no Albanians. Oh, no Albanians in New York respect John Elia. All the Albanians that support Elia are from Albania, and they don't know nothing. Your father, senior, R.I.P. Thank you, and I already know that because, like I said, my family is very dear friends with another family that's Albanian. And I mean, very close. I even went to the Albania. I spoke about that in the past show, how and it was the first time I've ever been to an Albanian wedding, and it was unbelievable. Like, it's so different from our weddings. I
saw that. I saw it. I saw it when Drita went. She went to like a.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They showed it. It's really nice. They're like lively. They're dancing all up. Like they're really.
Yeah, and they
celebrating.
And they have two different weddings. One is during the day, and that's for the bride's family, and then one is at nighttime, and that's for the groom's family. And during the daytime one with the bride's family, they like the groom's whole family like breaks open the doors, they push open the doors, and they got all these people with instruments, and they're dancing and they're circling the whole place, and it's like they go to take her, the bride, from her family. And now she has to leave with them. It was fascinating.
So did they say nuptials? And did they say it? Like, do they have an actual?
Yeah, they have two. They have it during the day with her family, and she has but it's like she has a whole ceremony with her family, like with dancing and then like all the guests, and then at nighttime it's like a full out party, like a full blown unbelievable party. It was beautiful. And the only thing that they don't have pork. There's no pork.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there was no pork. So they had like turkey baking and turkey this and turkey that. No pork. They think that the pig is sacred.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was fascinating. But anyway, the whole point of me bringing that up is that they felt the same way, and all their friends felt the same way, like that Alite was no good, and that they were ashamed of him.
Who wouldn't be? Just saying. Who wouldn't be?
Yeah, so that's what that was. So what else is going on, Marla? How are you?
I'm doing good. How was your day?
My day was fine. I ran around this morning. Like I said, I had things to do. I was trying to help my son with something. And then I remembered that, well, actually, a friend of mine said, why don't you just show that video of him? He's making such a fool out of himself. He's contradicting himself. He's a hypocrite. All the things that, he said about your family, your brother, your father, and you, and now he's going back on it. And then I says, you know what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to search, and I'm going to look for that show that I did, and I'm going to play it. And then I couldn't find it. I'm going through every single video, and I couldn't find it. And guess what? My good friend, dear friend, knew right away which one it was, told me, and that's it.
But I don't understand. Like, so again, can you help me understand this? They say one thing, okay? He's not a rat. And then months later, they're saying something different. There's been no new revelation here. So where's the credibility lie with them? Because obviously we see that you guys will move as the wind changes. So why would anybody believe them now when they were so adamant before
Yeah, I
that he
don't.
wasn't a rat? So where's the credibility there?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't understand. Um, Hi, Carol. Thank you for asking. How did your test go? Well, my doctor wasn't in today. It's funny because I called and she had to go. She had a doctor's appointment, so she wasn't there. But the girl at the desk told me that the thyroid. She said I can tell you that your thyroid is okay. She said there's no nodules, so that was good.
Good.
Yeah, because I had my thyroid nuked, like, I don't know, 1996. So there are no nodules. I'm going to have to go now to an endocrinologist to figure out why my thyroid results, the blood work is out of whack. But anyway, the thyroid is good, and I won't know about the kidneys until Monday. So when she comes in, she'll call me on Monday. But as of right now, the thyroid's good.
Good.
But thank you for asking. Agnostic Angel, you're the best. Pork is forbidden, not sacred. They were Muslim. Yeah, they were Muslim Albanians. That's right. I forgot about that.
Okay.
I thought that's all they kept telling me. I said, I don't understand. Like there was only turkey sausages, turkey, because it was a brunch, turkey sausages and turkey bacon, and they said the pig is sacred. That's what they said. So I obviously pork is forbidden. Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Um. Yeah, they all turned out to be liars and rats and rat lovers. I'm just like it makes.
Yeah.
Did you
It makes you speechless, don't it? You can't understand.
confused about the whole flow and I'm still confused about that, the flow thing and the Chicago muscle, and how did I have anything to do with this? I'm just so confused by this. Why I don't know why JC insists on inserting himself in things. I don't understand.
I don't. From what I was able to understand, they did a video, and somebody, I guess they were supposed to mute but didn't mute, and it said something about MRE being arrested, and then from there, I don't understand what's going on. From there, I don't understand what's going on or how they're putting you in the mix.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't. Chicago Muscle's not even in here anymore. I don't see him. I think he took off because. Oh, you hear the motorcycle?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, today is the first day that I have put the screens in the windows and the windows are open. And don't you love that?
Yes.
Don't you love like the
Yes.
first day when you get to open up all your windows and it's not hot anymore?
Yes. We actually got to turn on our AC. It's been so beautiful here. We're getting ready to start planting.
Oh, you are? See,
Yes.
Last year I did, and I don't think I'm going to do it this year.
Hi. It's kind of relaxing. I know it sounds like.
I don't think I'm going to do it again this year because I became obsessed with my tomatoes. and I just don't want to do it again this year. Yeah.
I'm planting tomatoes.
Oh, you are planting them?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I became upset. Maybe because I had too many. I don't know. And then my grandsons came and they were throwing them at each other. Those little cherry tomatoes?
That's what I'm planting. I'm planting the large red cherry tomatoes because I eat them so much.
Good. They are so good, right?
Yes, and I eat them so much anyways. I was like, I could save myself a bundle if I just plant them. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing. But
Maybe I'll just do like 3 big tomato plants. That's it. Oh yeah, that's true, Vinny. Angel, tell everyone how it was Albanians that slapped Elia, and Elia ran and started swimming and called the cops on us. Yeah, that is a true story. It was one man, one guy, and it was an Albanian bachelor party, and Eli, I guess, thought that he would be welcomed, but he was not.
it was mistaken.
In, and the guy punched him in the face, and he ran out and jumped into the water. There was
That's
water back there, and he
That's
jumped.
actually 5 minutes away from my. It's less than 5 minutes away. It's actually just down the street from where my fiance lives.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
drove past there, and he was like,
That's
"See
right.
that water?" And he was like, "See that?" He was like, he like jumped in there to get
that's
away from an
daddies.
accident.
Sugar daddies.
Yes.
Wait, before, because King Shades is going on in 15 minutes, but I almost forgot. Let me show everyone. Hold on. Now, Monday, I think that I am either going to be live streaming, or I will I can't even talk. We'll be filming and then making videos, or I might be live streaming. But Monday I will be on the set of Gravesend, the series, and I will be interviewing William DeMeo and whatever cast members are there that day. And we will also be taking videos, so I will be showing it. I can go, he said, I can come every day for the rest of the month, and interview them and watch them and watch them filming and everything. But let me show you what John Minucci sent me last night, I believe. Let me show you. This is what he got from last night. First of all, it's just like a 1 minute long, but I want to show you because they filmed this at a jail in Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at this. Ooh, that was quick, right?
Yeah.
John Minucci, you have to send me longer videos. But and he took some pictures. Let me show you some pictures. This is from the series Gravesend. There, I guess they're watching it on the screen. Here is the jail cell.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I think this jail cell was a lot bigger than my father's. There's William in his cell. Oh, that's another one. And here he is. So this was a jail, and then it I guess it closed down. It's an old jail. But
Yeah.
Monday he's filming here on Long Island, so which is much better for me. I can get there and we'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if you ever want to come whenever they're filming, you let me know.
Oh, okay. Well, Monday is if Monday is set in stone, I mean, I could do Tuesday, but because he works on Monday, so we would actually be leaving here Monday night to go in, so it would probably be too late.
Wow. Okay.
So
Well, I'll let you know what other days I'm going.
Yeah. So next time you go, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I'll let you know because he's going to be filming the whole month until June. So.
And he's going to be in Long Island, or he's going to be shooting everywhere?
No. Monday is only Long Island.
Okay.
Like Monday is, Long Island is Monday. I don't know. I'm going to find out where the rest of it is. But as of right now, I'm going on Monday, which is in Long Island.
That's neat. So we know from the pictures he somehow survived that shooting. So I'm interested on seeing how this happened. I am. Well, I
Me
knew he's the
too.
star. He's the star,
Yeah.
so I knew somehow he was going to survive. So I'm wondering, was there? Because I got all the way, because there's like 4 episodes, and so I'm at number 2 because I watched it before, but then I wanted to go back and refresh my memory, and so I wanted to. It didn't look like he had a bulletproof vest on. He might have it. It could have been a set. I'm trying to like think, how does he survive this?
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm gonna have words with him too. Because why did you pick a church to do that in? No, I'll ask him. I'm sure he's such a sweetheart. He seriously is really, really a sweetheart. So I'll get everything out of him on Monday, and then I'll find out the rest of the schedule, and then we'll set it up so you can come too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right?
I'd love to see that.
Marla, what on earth was that?
What? Oh, that was me. I was puffing. Sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, seriously, then we could work that out. Let's see, what's this? Gino, hey, I love listening to you. I like MRE, Jimmy C, Gunsmoke, and FBS. I do other shows as well. They are excellent, no drama. They have no drama. What do you think about that, Marla? Hello? Marla? Is she muted? I don't know what happened to Marla. JC. Marla, I think I lost you. But we're going to end it now soon anyway, because Cane Shades is going on at 10 o'clock. Please, everybody, go to oh, I lost Marla completely. Let's see. Vinny, Angel, have you heard of Alex Rujaj? The organization, yeah, he's a real Albanian who got sentenced and never talked the hate out. Yes, I know all about that. I know all about him, and I know from a dear friend who was in there with him that no, he does not like A-Light, and I know that for a fact. So let me see what else. Oh, her laptop died? Marla, did your laptop die? Her laptop died. Wow. Okay, thank you. Okay, Tony the Night Owl. Yep, Marla's texting. Hold on. Oh, it did. Okay, no problem. Okay, Marla's laptop died. So, thank you, Marla. Oh, here, she's back. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm sorry. It just died out of nowhere. I usually have it plugged in, but I didn't have it plugged in.
Yeah, I always
I'm
have.
sorry.
That's okay. It's not a big deal. I always look what Joe Delamora said.
Sorry.
I always have mine plugged in. It's never unplugged. Are you supposed to unplug it?
Huh?
Are you supposed to unplug it?
Well, I have to. I bring it upstairs to my room.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry, but you guys got to admit I'm getting better, a little bit better. We're not
100%. Yes, you are. And I love having you with me on here.
Thank you.
But I feel like you don't get to talk as much because I'm always talking.
No, I'm the co-host.
Okay, good. But have a good night, Tales from the Snitch. And Krumel said, thank you, Angel and Marla, for a nice night.
Thank you, Krumel.
Yeah.
Did you see how many likes you had? Last I counted, you had 116.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right, very good. Please, on your way out, hit the like button, please. Oh, yeah, that's right, Chicky. I know Alex good. Well, I didn't want to out you and say you were the one who told me. If you want to come on for a few minutes, Chicky, I'm going to drop the link. But I know Chicky was the one who told me. Let's see. All Albanians love and respect John Gotti Sr. He was a man's man. There will never be a man like John Gotti Sr. ever again. No man will take a life sentence like John did. He's with God now. Thank you. Oh, no. Marla, we have 167 likes.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was looking on my phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're behind. Thank you, everybody. Please hit that like button. That's the only thing we'll ask you for ever.
Good night, Jane.
We're at 168. Thank you. Great show, Angel and Marla. Thank you. And don't forget to go to Cane Shades. See, I'm trying to stretch this out as long as I can to the 10 o'clock mark, so that this way everybody will remember. Just go straight to Cane Shades.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over. My phone's fully charged, so there'll be no problem
we're
there.
at 172. See, we have the best people ever. We really do. We have the best people ever. Thank you so much. Thank you. See? Good stuff, Angel and Marla. Isn't Marla a great co-host? Isn't she the best?
Thank you, guys. You're doing it all. I'm just here.
No, you're
Wow, that literally means everybody that came in hit the like button.
Exactly. See that? Everybody who came in hit the like button. Thank you all so much. Okay, I think we can go now. You're gonna go over to Cane Shades, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over.
Oh, let's drop his channel so they all know. Wait, let me get it. Hold on, people. Okay, let me get Cane Shades. Come on. Cane Shades. Here we go.
Oh, thank you, Mickey Griggs. Two of the most beautiful people inside and out.
Oh, that's so sweet. Copy. Here we go. Here's Cane Shades channel, and here comes Chicky. Hello there, Chicky.
Hi, guys. How are you? We're used to 5 and 6 and 7 hour shows. What's going on? Tonight's early.
Only because Cane Shades.
Yeah, no, let's all go over to him and support him. We'll have fun over there too now. But
I know. You'll go over to Cane Shades. So what's going on?
Yeah, when are you going to start your channel? I can't wait for that.
We're doing some content now. I'll let you guys know ahead of time. But we're doing the content now. I was at the we filmed at the pool today. Me doing laps. It'll be funny. We'll get some content down so we can put it up.
Are you really? You filmed today at the pool?
At the pool, yeah, at the place, at the pool. I had the guy there filming me swimming, and I'm so sore. It's unbelievable. But I'll tell you, that pool, I mean, you could do things in that pool that you could never do on the outside ground. You know what I mean? It's just incredible. You could stretch and just do running. You can do everything, and it don't take no pressure off your body. You know what I mean?
Really?
Oh my God. You go right in that pool, you can do laps, you hold the side run in place, and it's just like there's no weight. You have no weight. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
Unbelievable. But then when you get out, you're like, now I can't even, if I had to go to the bathroom, I probably got to call my sister to help me because I can't even get out of I got to call Dan Soprano with a walker to help me.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Yeah, I don't know if I can get up. I was going to stop at CVS on the way home and get one of them bottles that you go to the bathroom in, but I was afraid to go in there. My probation guy would have caught me at CVS.
So is this going to document you being on house arrest? Or are you going to incorporate like things that
everything,
are going on
like
in
the
the
weight
world
loss, my schedule, my sister torturing me, maybe me singing at 3 a.m. The guy's talking in the mirror of that guy's voice, Joe Butter, whatever his name is.
Oh my God.
Me cracking up, all different things.
Oh, I can't take you.
Me looking forward every day till 11 o'clock in the morning when the mailman comes so I can wave out the picture window to him.
That's going to be a blast.
Oh my God! So now you can only go 4 times a week.
Yeah, like 4 times. I get to the swimming thing 4 times a week, and then I can go like any doctor's appointments, like my lawyer's office. I can go. Pretty soon. I don't know why they did it last, but I can go to church in a couple weeks. The judge had to sign off on church. I don't know. She didn't have to sign out on the pool, but she has to sign off on church. I don't understand it, but
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah. So I don't know why that is, but it is what it is.
Okay, so now what I mean is, so you're sore today. You take a break tomorrow. You go back the next
Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna go Sunday. Yeah,
All right,
every other day. Yeah.
because you'll lose a lot of weight. That
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just all you got to do is like I'm eating healthier and then do that exercise 4 times a week. And I'm telling you, it really, after a couple of weeks, I'll feel better. But it's just starting out. You start out, you're moving muscles that you didn't. When you're swimming, you're moving muscles you didn't even think you had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
exactly, and
So.
it's so much easier than working out. too.
Oh yeah, and I go to the rehab pool. So it's funny because I took some videos today, but there's like 65, about 70-year-old women, 75-year-old women with the purple hair, and they're talking to me. And I'm gonna record it. I'm making them laugh, and then of course when I'm walking with the flip flops on, they see the thing around my ankle. They all want to know what that is. Oh, that's funny.
And do you tell them?
No, well, it depends. I could, whatever. I try. Some people, if they seem they're all right, but they always like if you tell them, they're like all of a sudden they start getting on the other side of the pool. They don't want to go near me.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
You know what I mean? And then like when I walked in the door, because it's only been 3 times. This is the 3rd time. So I walked in the door. All the old ladies said, "Chicky, hi, Chicky." They're all. And they got the floaties on, like the floaties, so they won't dunk their head. It's so funny. So I think it'll be hilarious when it finally, we start putting out the material.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. We're gonna try to do it the whole year, and then at the end of the year, next year at this time, then we'll do the measurements, and it'll go through the whole process. How much I lost, everything. You know what I mean?
Oh my God,
You got to have a party when all this is said and done.
Yeah.
You
I'll
got to have
invite you guys down. You have to come down in the afternoon. It only take a couple hours to get down here.
Does it? How far is it from here to?
Probably. I mean, if you go to the Mirror Parkway through Connecticut, it's probably. I'm gonna say without like getting stuck bumper to bumper, it's probably like maybe. I don't know, with a little bit of a heavy foot, maybe a couple hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's not bad.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's
that's not bad at all.
from Long Island to right. I'm right on the Connecticut border. Remember, you don't got to go to Boston. I'm right on the Hartford, Springfield, right there. And I'm right past Hartford. So
okay.
Yeah, you just go through Stamford, New Haven, and then Hartford. I'm probably 12 minutes from Hartford.
I never knew that. So you're saying to get to where you are, I have to go through Connecticut.
You go right through Connecticut, and instead of going down 95 like you're going towards Providence and Boston, you would veer off to 91, and it would bring you to Springfield. Right, like I said, we're about 12, 13 minutes from Hartford. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No, not bad at all. It's like literally probably about 10 minutes from Bradley International Airport.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah, so it's not that bad,
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, that would be good. And then we'll film the party. We'll film the party. We'll have, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
We'll have the probation guy there to take off my ankle bracelet. They stick the key in and turn it, and they take it off, and then we all clap.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I watch.
So wait, so when you're allowed to have people come there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to ask you a question. Have you gotten an itch yet?
What do you mean an itch?
an itch that you can't, like on your ankle with this thing on?
No, obviously, no, it ain't bad. No, to tell you the truth, I haven't. I got to be honest with you. It's only been 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and I haven't.
Oh, very good.
And they put it on loose enough where I can spin it around. Like, in other words, I don't get that tight feeling because I hate getting that tight, even with a ring, anything like that. I hate that tight feeling. You know what I mean? So I made them do it loose. Yeah, I don't like that feeling.
Oh, very good. Okay,
Yeah, so
good.
Yep.
So we have to have a party, Chickie. When you get off,
Yeah.
I'll take off the thing and wrap it off on my channel. You know?
Oh, very good.
No, but it'll be good. It'll be funny. A lot of funny stuff is gonna come.
Oh, very good. What? Well, we're all gonna go over to King Shades.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then tomorrow I'm going to Pennsylvania, so maybe I'll live stream from there. And somebody wants to come and have coffee with me, they can come and
pull over. If you see one of them Amish carts when you're going, pull over and do an interview. Like stop them and try to stop them and film them.
Yeah. I don't see the Amish when I'm on my way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish I did, but I do get to see all those vegetable stands.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice as right. So you're gonna come over to King Shades?
Yeah, we're gonna go over there now. So everybody, please
come drop the link. He'll have you on.
Yeah, make sure everybody comes over to King Shades for the rest of the night. We'll have a good time.
I don't know if I've been dropping the right channel because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm sure. I hope everybody knows where to go. King Shades Unk, and we're going there right now. And thank you, everybody. Please hit the like button. Out.
Good night, guys. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Chickie. Good night,
Good night,
Angel.
guys. Thank you. Have a good night. I'll see you over there.
Okie dokies.
Okay,
Good night.
ciao.
All right. Bye.